Hey everybody, it's Ramadan.
Let's round up.
It's Ramadan Roundup. It's Ramadan Roundup. It's Ramadan Roundup. Ramadan Roundup with Ilyas Duck. Let's go!
Are you the fire chief?
Yes, that is me. Me and my squad of brave firefighters do whatever it takes to keep the folks of this town safe. How can I help you?
You can't. But Officer Duck said I needed to do community service while I wait for my appointment with Judge Duck.
Oh, have you done something wrong?
Not at all, but Officer Duck seems to think so. Him and I don't really see eye to eye. It will all be sorted out when I meet with Judge Duck. You'll see. Anyway, I really don't want to be here. So can we hurry up with this community service stuff? What is it that you do here anyway?
Hey, you look familiar. Wait, weren't we at your place a few days ago to put out a fire?
That wasn't a fire. It was just my cookies burning.
Oh, that was you. You're Mr. Mean, right? Yeah, that was a fire, all right. A big one, too. It could have been a much more serious situation if we didn't get there in time. One of my crew had to fight through the flames to get to the source of the fire in the kitchen and put it out.
Well, isn't that just so kind of you? Kind of silly if you ask me. Why would he even risk hurting himself for someone he doesn't even know?
That's what we firemen do. We have to have the courage to do what is needed to protect others. Even you, Mr. Mean.
Well, isn't that wonderful of you? I've learned so much today. I guess my community service is done now. I'll be on my way.
Wait just a minute. Are you saying you've never done anything courageous before?
Well, I don't know.
Think really hard now. There must have been at least one time where you had to have the courage to do something.
Well, there was this one time I was sitting at a lunch table and the kid next to me had these really yummy cookies that I wanted. Lucky for me, he looked away at just the right moment and long enough for me to take them.
That's not being courageous. That's stealing.
I beg to differ. It took a lot of courage to take those cookies without being caught.
No, Mr. Mean, you have it all wrong. Being courageous is when you're doing the right thing, even when it's difficult to do. You did the wrong thing, and you did it for yourself. So what you did wasn't only stealing, it was selfish. But why didn't you just ask the kid if you can have one?
Ask? Why would I ask? He could have said no. Then where would I be? Without any cookies, that's where. That's the silliest plan ever.
Oh, as I suspected. It seems that deep down inside you were afraid the kid would say no. So you were fearful. That's the opposite of courage.
Fearful?
Yes, and being fearful often prevents you from doing the right thing. Sometimes being fearful even makes you do the wrong things. You could have had cookies and even made a friend along the way if you weren't fearful and just asked him.
Did you say friend? I do like friends. Go on.
Well, doing the right thing in this case would have been to get over your fear. Be courageous and just ask if you can have a cookie. Chances are, if you asked nicely enough, he might have shared his cookie. Plus, you might have made a new friend.
Oh, I ruined my chance of making a friend.
There. Don't be so down on yourself because of that. What's important here is that you understand how to develop courage going forward. We teach this to our crew at the fire station all the time. The most important thing to know about courage is that it comes from your heart, because it's important to have inner strength, which is what helps you have strength on the outside when it comes time to doing the right things.
Well, I clearly have a heart.
Great! Then it's time to strengthen that heart. That begins with believing that Allah is on your side when you're doing the right thing. Sometimes, before responding to a fire alarm, Me and my crew find it helpful to say what the Prophet, peace be upon him, said to gain courage. He said, "O Allah, I seek refuge in you from worry and grief, from incapacity and laziness, from cowardice and miserliness, from being heavily in debt, and from being overpowered by others." There are a lot of good things in that hadith. To strengthen your heart, you should start by saying that every single day. It will strengthen your heart and give you courage to do the right things always.
3 alarm and 21 in north.
Oh my, that's the fire alarm. It's time again to build up the courage, do the right thing, and help someone, even if it may be dangerous. Bismillah. Oh, I nearly forgot. You came here to do a little community service, didn't you? Here, take this fire hose and give the fire engine a nice shine. I gotta go now.
Courage, friends, community service. What have I gotten myself into? How do you turn this thing on anyway? This must be it. Oh, brother.